Hello, everybody. Hello, True Sea Moss family. You guys have me again today, tonight, and we are going to be talking about holiday stress and de-stressing after Christmas. I'll tell you what, it was a long, long, stressful week. And I feel like today is that day that I just want to like stay in my pajamas, go ahead and let the kids kind of like go through their stuff that they got and just kind of stay in the house with a nice blanket on. It's actually here snowing in Jersey. We do have a storm watch, and it's actually like right now has like sleet and ice coming down right now. So it's the perfect time to cozy up and just have this conversation about supporting your immune system and how CMOS can be incredible for you, for boosting that immune system from being around all of these people, all the germs, and all the stresses that we've had this past month. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me just make sure that my sound is okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. Perfect. And make sure you are clicking that claim deals button. Now, I do have on the side, this is one that's going to be more of about holiday stress and anxiety on the go. So I'm just going to roll that video so you guys actually have something to watch. But also feel free to go ahead and click that claim deals button specifically because you're going to get an additional 20% off just for the duration of this live stream. And we are actually going to be live for about an hour, so about like 8 o'clock. So if you guys want to get those additional savings, absolutely make sure that you check out before I click the off button so you guys can get those additional savings. So let me go ahead. I have to put this in the chat box. Give me 1 second. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat box as well. I do not mind answering questions. And honestly, if I don't know the answer to the question, I will absolutely find that answer out for you. Um, let's see. Give me 1 second. Feel free to shop the carousel while I'm talking as well. And if you have any friends or family that you feel like would like some information about CMOS, about on their wellness journey, especially starting this January, this is going to be an incredible month, with all kinds of content and things that we have prepared for you guys. And they even have new products coming in as well. So you want to make sure you're following the storefront to get in the know about all the new things and all the incredible things we have planned for you guys. So let me go ahead and get started. We have that in there. Okay. Feel free to hit that heart button. It also lets Amazon know to share this live stream out to more people. And this way they can also listen as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Click that claims deal button. I'm also going to go ahead and roll this video, and you guys can just read and watch some of that information if you'd like to as well. But we're going to go over some immune support because I feel like I'm actually coming down with just being run down, just from this past month, being around people, and germs and things like that. We have company coming over for New Year's at the end of the week for New Year's Eve. So I want to make sure we are all tip top shape. Everybody is going to get their vitamins and minerals in, and we are going to actually get that immune boost that our body needs. I do have one of my favorite teas steeping right here. And I haven't decided which product I want to put in the tea just yet. I may put the drops in this time because I'm always putting the gels in, but you guys tell me, would you like me to put elderberry gel into the tea or would you like me to put the elderberry drops into the tea? If you guys have a preference, let me know. But this is the tea that I'm actually using. It's Echinacea Plus, promoting your immune function. This is just one of my favorites. I always really love this one, and I actually really love to pair this with all different kinds of their gels and their drops. But I think today what we're going to do is actually put in the elderberry drops simply because they're back in stock, and it's one of my favorites. Elderberry is really incredible for your immune system. So if you guys want to grab the gel, this is to grab the gel here. It's actually super, super delicious. It's one of my personal favorites. It's not too sweet, has the perfect amount of tartness. It's really, really yummy. And I'll show you. This one is the elderberry gel. Usually this is what I put in my tea, but I'm going to go for the drops tonight. But if you want to grab the elderberry gel, this is what it looks like. It really is delicious. It's high in vitamin C. This is perfect for cold and flu months. It has a really beautiful texture to it if you guys want to go ahead and grab that. And this is something I feel like is a staple in our house, especially in the cold and flu months, and just being around people in school, work. My husband's a nurse, so bringing home all kinds of germs as well. My son's a senior and he's in school. My other son works in a warehouse, so we're always bringing home germs and kind of want to make sure that we are on tip-top shape and fighting those that germs and stuff as well. So this is really good. And here's the other thing I want to point out. The elderberry gel and all the gels have a really incredible label to them. So you guys can absolutely read exactly why they put the elderberry in there. And I think it's really smart that they do that. So this way you guys can know why you're buying these products in the blends and why they're putting that in there. And maybe there you have a different one that you want to get for different reasons and benefits, but this one is really good. It says combines antioxidants known for their immune supporting benefits in during the cold months. So if you guys are like me, trying to up my game in boosting my immune system, this one, and I also have the 5-in-1 gel that I'll show you in a minute. Those two are my go-tos when it comes to immune boosting. So really delicious. I'm not going to actually put this one in my tea, but this is what I usually use. And this is, I'll show you one more time. This is the combination I usually use. So if you guys want to go ahead and grab that one as well, I'm sure you could find this on Amazon or anything kind of similar. It's just one of my favorites. It's really, really delicious. And it's very soothing. And like I said, it's snowing here. So it's like the perfect time to have a warm drink. It just makes you feel nice and cozy. And especially day after Christmas when everybody's kind of recuperating, especially from the busy week, wrapping all the presents and getting things ready and all the things. So definitely one of my favorite things. So elderberry, I definitely feel like this is a must have if you guys want to boost your immune system as well. And you will get that additional 20% off if you guys check out before the stream is over. Okay. Now, what I'm actually going to do is my tea is nice and hot right now. I have it steeping. Is I'm actually going to put 2 dropperfuls of my sea moss elderberry drops in here. These are super delicious, high in vitamin C, really is awesome. It is a liquid, so it's actually going to get in your bloodstream really quickly. Let me go ahead and find it in the carousel for you. Give me 1 second. And I'm going to show you all the other stuff too that has their elderberry in there because they have a ton of different options if you guys want to go ahead and grab those as well. It's not just the gel, and it's not just the drops. Where did I put them? Hold, please. And they also have combination deals going on also. So here's the elderberry drops. 2 dropperfuls is your full dose amount. So this is what it looks like, and I'll show you. This has your elderberry and your black seed oil in here. And this is what it looks like. This is actually your third bottle because we go through it really quickly. All four of us love the drops. They're our favorite. These are really easy to take, and they were out of stock for a real long time. So 2 dropperfuls is all you need for your recommended dosage. Really, really delicious. You could put them in teas, you could put them in water, anything along that line. It's really going to give you that beautiful energy and immune support that your body really needs, especially this time of year. So I'm actually going to do 2 dropperfuls into my tea. I already put a little bit of honey in here. I'll show you. And it's just going to balance out that flavor and it's really going to accentuate that elderberry flavor as well. My tea has been sitting for a little bit, so it's not boiling right now, which is really good. You do not want to put your sea moss anything into boiling water simply because it's going to cook out pretty much the nutrients and you don't want that. Okay, really awesome. Let me go ahead and do a little mix and then I will actually take a little sip for you guys. Let me know in the comments, how was your Christmas? Did you guys have a nice Christmas? And what did you guys do? Where did you go? I went by my mom's house and it was so funny. We were playing bingo. She had all these like Christmas games going on. It was actually a lot of fun and I love spending time with family. We don't get to do that often just because we're all busy with lives. So it was really, really fun to get together and see everybody and play some of those games. It was an awesome idea. So I just mixed it up a little bit. It's so soothing. It's really good, you guys. Definitely recommend trying that. If you don't have the drops, you can absolutely put the gel in if you would like. Okay, so make sure you are clicking that claim deals button. I see a couple more eyeballs coming in. You definitely want to make sure that you can get those savings for you. And those are, we have three different ones. So if you don't want the elderberry, they also have two other flavors. They do have the strawberry and they do have the green apple. So strawberry actually is really delicious. This one, it has your spirulina in it actually, and it really is helpful for hair growth, for hair shine, for hair strength. This really has been helping me with mine. I'm actually getting my curls back, which is really nice. For a while there, it was super frizzy and just breaking really easily. Since putting sea moss into my diet and actually adding things in with spirulina, it's been improving drastically. I was really struggling with like hair shedding. And that is something that just because of my hormones, because of my age, but also my thyroid, and some kind of heart medication that I'm on kind of makes my hair kind of shed a little bit more than I would like. So, trying all the things to make sure that I'm supporting hair growth and hair health. And this is one of the things that has been really helping. Anything with spirulina in it has been incredible. And just before we start moving any further, before starting CMOS, and I just have to say this just to put it out there, I'm not a medical professional, and these are all things that I've been doing for myself, and that has really been very beneficial for myself as well. So this is just from firsthand experience for taking CMOS and all the benefits my family and I have been feeling. But I do definitely encourage you to talk with your doctor to see if CMOS is actually going to be something that you should be taking, just simply because it is high in iodine. You want to make sure that it's not going to interact with any other medications or anything like that, but always smart to consult your doctor and your physician just to make sure that CMOS or any kind of wellness supplement is something that's good for you to take. So definitely advise doing that. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. So that was the elderberry drops we did put into my tea. Really awesome with immune boosting. Now, CMOS itself, just so you know, have been used for centuries for medicinal properties and for nutritional properties. Yes, this is trending right now. Yes, this is something that everybody's been talking about, especially when it comes to like skinny smoothies and things along that line. Yes, it can be super helpful when it comes to weight management because it is high in fiber. It's going to make you feel fuller for longer periods of time. They were using this actually in Ireland for the potato famine back in the day, and they were using it to make people feel um, fuller for longer periods of time. They were also doing it for the nutritional properties as well, which is actually super interesting. They've also been using this for medicinal reasons, for wound healing, things along that line. So this has been around for a really, really long time. They've also been using CMOS for cold and flu season to help not only with getting better and quicker, faster, simply because of the nutritional content, the minerals and vitamins that are in there. You do have your iron and your calcium. You do have all of these essential vitamins in there as well. But you also have really awesome immune boosting properties along the line of all the vitamins, like I said, but you also have that uh, what you call it, really helps loosen the mucus with that mucilagenic, there you go, that's the word I was thinking about. The mucilagenic properties of the gel. And it actually does help loosen the mucus so you can guys can get rid of that mucus much easier, thins out those your sinuses, things along that line. This way, it's easier to get rid of whatever's stopping you to feel better. So, really highly recommend. It's absolutely amazing. It's been really something we have been using in my home for a really long time. But again, this has been something that's been around for a really long time, for centuries, you guys. So drops, really awesome. If you guys are starting your wellness journey with working out, this is something that you can actually be beneficial for you. It's really awesome for hydration. It really does help replenish those lost nutrients, especially when you're working out and sweating them out. This is really good for muscle recovery, for joint health. It really helps with just overall recovery as well and endurance. So if you are somebody who is going to be working out, especially in the new year, and somebody who's getting back on their wellness journey like we are, sea moss could be really beneficial for you. So definitely recommend adding this into your diet if you possibly can. One of their favorites, though, is the apple drops, which is actually one of my personal favorites because it's super delicious. It reminds me of a Jolly Rancher, like an apple Jolly Rancher. And it's really, really good. This one is really awesome for your muscle recovery, your joint health. It also really helps with endurance and hydration. This is really delicious. And again, it's the same exact thing as any of the other drops. It's going to help get into your bloodstream really quickly, within not even a minute. And then you also have the fact that it's super delicious and it's really easy to take with you and to travel with as well. It's only this little glass bottle here, which is really awesome. It's 3,000 milligrams of your Irish sea moss. Okay. And like I said, you can put this in your smoothies like we did this morning. If you guys did go ahead and watch that, we did make some smoothies and gave you some recipes. You can absolutely add this into your tea like I just did, in your coffees. You could put this in pretty much anything, your juices, just plain water. I will actually sometimes go ahead and just get like a water bottle and do like 2 dropperfuls in there and just take it on the go, or even in like one of your Stanley mugs or something like that. It's just a simple way to get your sea moss in. Really awesome. But they're all back in stock right now. They've been out of stock for a really long time. So definitely recommend going ahead and grabbing those. Let's see. Let's also put this one up. So I don't know about you. One of the things about the holidays is it can be super stressful when it comes to just overall, just what like mental well-being. Just really sometimes it's not everybody really loves the holidays. Sometimes it's really hard for some of you, and I totally understand that. It can be hard for me as well. And I really do feel like CMOS can help with the stresses of life. So this is one of those like recuperating things I'm talking about because it can be stressful being around friends and family and just really trying to, hold on, there we go. Really trying to de-stress is one of the things that's super duper important, I feel like, especially when it comes to just being anxious or just getting everything done. And then all of a sudden, that Christmas is over, and then all of a sudden you want to have your body relax. Well, it just doesn't work that way. Sometimes you need a little extra help. Ashwagandha can be absolutely incredible for you. Ashwagandha is actually super important when it comes to relaxation. Let me go ahead and just move this one over so you guys can see it. Hold on. So I feel like it was off center. Okay, hold on. 1 second. Okay, hold on. I'll move me over a little bit. There we go. There we go. So now you guys can see what's going on there. I think all the words and stuff were cut off. That was crazy. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to show you some of my favorite things, some of my favorite products. So I think it's really helpful to see some of the things that we like to take and really helps gives you the idea of what you guys may want to take as well. So let's go back to the beginning. I'm going to go over all these little deals. In fact, let's do some of the combination bundle deals because that's a great way to save. And that's one of my favorite ways to save, even if you guys are not watching this currently and going to get some of those things with the extra 20% off. If you're watching the replay, you can absolutely get these percentages off as well when you guys do the shopping because these are on the product pages. So let's go over some of these deals that I think you guys may want to grab. You do have this one. This one's one of my favorites. So this one does have your Wildcrafted gel, which is your unflavored. This one I use in pretty much everything. It's really good. It has no flavor other than like a sea moss kind of flavor to it. This is probably my fifth jar of this one, honestly. We definitely use this in pretty much everything. So this one and also comes with your elderberry, just like we were just talking about for immune support. So it's going to come with both of these, and you're going to save, let's see, 30% off if you do go ahead and grab this bundle. So it's both full-size products. This is your full month supply of your gummies. And then you also have your gels. So gels can last you up to like 15 days. It just depends. 2 tablespoons is usually your recommended dosage for an adult. However, if you're taking less, maybe 1 tablespoon if you're giving it to your child, or maybe you're breaking up your dosages, doing one gummy and one tablespoon of your gel. Obviously, it's going to last longer and it may actually last you a month. But it really just depends how much you're taking. But this is your full month supply, 60 gummies, 2 gummies per day, up to 2 tablespoons per day of the gel. But choose one or the other. Don't do two and two. If you're going to do one of this one and this one, just half the dosage. And that's what I recommend you guys doing. But that's a really awesome bundle. You will save 30% off on that. You also have your green powder, which is 34% off. And let me just double check because this afternoon, when I did check, they still had that coupon on there. So let me just double check that for you. This is your green powder. 34% off right now. And yes, they still have that coupon on there. So on that product page, absolutely make sure that you are clipping that coupon. It does bring it down to like $28, a little more than $28. So definitely recommend grabbing that. Full month supply, really awesome. We went ahead and made talking about our green smoothie before. I mixed this into our protein drink, which was really yummy this morning if you guys didn't grab that. But really awesome, very finely milled. It has 8 amazing blends in there, including your ashwagandha, which is actually going to support your mood. It's also help de-stress and help to really support your sleep habits and this restful night's sleep. You also have your lion's mane mushroom, which is helping with you with focus. You also have your ashwagandha, which helps with calming. You have your wheatgrass, your apple cider vinegar, and your green tea, which is going to help with detoxing and really help with your gut health. I don't know about you, I definitely overate. I was not at all watching what I was eating. I was just enjoying friends and family and definitely not eating the things I probably should have been. So now is the time to kind of go a little backwards, um, detox my body from some of those things, and also be, trying to work on my gut health as well. So this is one of those things that's kind of like an all-in-one. It's really delicious. You can definitely mix this in a ton of different things, not only by itself. I'll just put a scoop in the water bottle and shake it up. You can put it with a juice, your smoothies, pretty much anything. But it's really good. It does have like a matcha flavor to it, which is like a green tea kind of flavor. So it is going to give you a little energy boost as well. So it's going to work on all of the things. This is definitely a favorite of mine. 34% off with additional coupon clip on that product page. And this is actually going to be good after live stream as well. So if you're watching the replay, you can absolutely get that same pricing that I'm talking about. You do also have the travel packs of this one, which is also really smart. So if you're not sure if you're going to like the greens, this is a really great way to try them, and make sure that you're going to want to purchase the entire jar. Now, I do understand that some people have tried green powders before, and it's probably not like your favorite. I have absolutely tried tons and tons of brands, and I'll be honest with you, definitely not my favorite, okay? This green powder is actually super yummy. It has a little sweetness from that monk fruit. It definitely has all kinds of nutrients in there. You can mix it into things and you're not even going to know that it's in there, but I actually really do like the taste of it. So, This is a great way to actually try it. It's a travel pack of 3 stick packs. It's only $4.99. So you guys can absolutely grab that if you want to try the greens, or if you know you like it and you just want to stick some of those in your purse or in your suitcase. It's actually a really smart way to do that as well. Here's another little favorite. This one is 20% off. You guys tend to always grab this little bundle, and I actually really do like this one. This one is the one with the apple, sorry, the mango pineapple, and it also has the orange gel, which I really love. Both full-size products, if you guys want to grab that. Mango and pineapple is the top seller. Continually, probably for over a year now, mango and pineapple is absolutely amazing. But you're also going to get that orange gel as well, which is actually super refreshing and really delicious, full of vitamin C. And you'll get both of those jars, and you will save 20% when you purchase that particular bundle. I always like going over their bundles because, like I said, I really do feel like that's an awesome way to save and try 2 products. This one I feel like is absolutely awesome. This one is like a good starter bundle. I feel like if you've never tried sea moss before, this is one that I feel like is a really smart way to do so. So you do have your wild-crafted unflavored gel, which is one of my favorites. We know this. I mix this into everything. It really does add those minerals and vitamins in, but it also acts like a natural thickener. It also helps to keep hydration and moisture in when you're baking or cooking with it, especially with breads and cakes and cookies and things like that. It holds that moisture in. And it doesn't alter the flavor of any of your recipes because it's unflavored. Then you have your capsules, which is super smart to have on hand, especially if you're somebody who it doesn't have like a refrigerator, if you're traveling, things like that. You don't have to worry about like packing in a cooler. This is just a smart way to actually get your CMOS dose in. If you're somebody who likes to just take a supplement like a capsule form, 4 capsules is your recommended dosage. They also have the elderberry version. So, like we were just talking about, elderberry is incredible for this time of year. But this particular bundle here is 27% off right now. Let me go ahead and click on it. It's 37.99, and you're going to get both of these, which is really awesome. And honestly, one jar is usually full price of $35, a little more. And you're going to get both of them for 27 bucks. Pretty awesome. So really good little bundle deal if you guys want to grab that one. Let's see. You also have the lemonades, which are out of stock. I don't see them in stock. You guys grab those. They were actually out of stock for a little bit as well. Let's see. That's pretty awesome. And that's actually a really good deal. Let's see if they have them. I don't see them in stock on my end. Come on, carousel. There we go. So it says take an extra 20% off at checkout. I don't see them in stock. They may be in stock on your end. You guys can definitely check. Let's see. They also have, this is the capsules by themselves. They're 11% off, and then you'll get the additional 20% off if you guys want to go ahead and grab those. This is the original without the elderberry. Now they also have the elderberry capsules in stock, 11% off as well, and you'll get the additional 20% off if you check out before the stream is over. Really smart way to get your sea moss in. And like I said, elderberry is incredible for this time of year. If you guys are trying to boost your immune system, absolutely recommend grabbing anything with elderberry. Let me just double check, make sure there's no other combination deals that I have in the carousel. Now, I understand I'm only allowed to put 40 items in the carousel, so there are other bundle deals if you're interested in that. After the live stream, go check out this True CMOS storefront and go check out, type in bundles, and you guys will have different bundles coming up. But it is a great way to save. It's one of my favorite ways to save, honestly. Let's see. This is the one that I was trying to talk to you guys about. This is the all-in-one, I call it, immune support gel, simply because I feel like it's such an amazing gel when it comes to immune system, but also when it comes to hormone health. This is simply magical, this gel. I feel like everybody should try this one. This one is awesome. Literally has your ashwagandha in there, which is helps to de-stress, which is something that I'm working on, especially on after the holiday season. This is something that's going to be really important to get back on track. You also have your black seed oil in there. You have your ginger, which is actually super helpful for digestion. It really helps soothe your digestive tract as well. Ginger is really good too if you say you have an upset stomach. I also have been using that like if we have like flu in the house. This is really good to sip on nice and hot. You can even just mix this gel, like a tablespoon or two, in just plain water. You can absolutely mix it into a tea if you wanted to. I actually don't know if I have this one up here. Let's see. I don't think I have that video. I'll have to put it up next time. But we did a whole thing on teas the other night, and it's one of my favorite ways to take any of my sea moss. But this is really, really good. It also has your sea moss in there and your vitamin C. So, like I said, super awesome when it comes to immune boosting properties. It does taste a lot like ginger. I feel like that's the predominant flavor, but it also does have a light mango flavor as well. So it's a little sweet with a little spicy, if you will. I actually really do enjoy to cook with this. Think of things that you may cook with ginger. I like to make a mock egg roll bowl, and I love to put this one in here. Homemade Chinese food, orange chicken, with some ginger in there. It's just a really nice way to incorporate that into your recipes as well. So let's see, let's read this really quickly. So, tropical fruit containing vitamin A and enzymes supporting digestion and strong immunity, immune system. So, really awesome. And let's just read this real quickly. I think this is interesting. And like I said, their labeling is awesome, you guys. So, if there's things that you want to know as to why they put those blends in here, this is just incredible. One of my favorite things about True Sea Moss is the labeling. So you have your wildcrafted sea moss contains minerals that fuels your body daily. Your black seed oil contains antioxidants that can help support your body's balance. You also have ashwagandha, an adaptogen that helps support the body's response to daily stress. Your ginger is known for antioxidant properties and helping maintain a healthy and inflammatory response. And you have your vitamin C, which is an antioxidant that helps support your immunity during the colder months. So, again, super important boosting your immune system, especially after being around friends and family and all the germs and being in close quarters, all the things. This is something that's going to be really helpful this time of year. So definitely recommend. It's $34.99, and you can absolutely get that additional savings as well if you would want to as well. So if you check out before the stream is over, you will get that additional savings as well. So really good if you guys want to go ahead and try that. Super yummy. And the benefits are just even better. Let's see. You also have this is your wild crafted gel. If you guys want to grab that one, that is the one that I'm always talking about. That's unflavored. Let's go back. I think I missed a couple things. I did. Okay. So the gummies we didn't talk about too much this morning because we were really focusing on the gels and the drops. So let's go over some of these because I think you guys really do enjoy the gummies specifically because the gummies actually are super easy to take. They're a great way to travel. They really are delicious when it does come to giving these to your kids. They're not going to argue with you, I promise you, about taking them. This one and this one are actually the exact same thing. The only difference right here is this one is a travel pack of 14, 7-day supply, which is really good if you're going on vacation or you just want to put one in your purse or your like diaper bag to make sure you have your vitamins with you. But this is a great way if you guys want to try them as well or see if your kids like them also. This travel pack right here is your multi-flavored. I'll show you the flavors in a second. And this one actually is really good to take with you. The kids are not going to give you a problem, I promise. It says for adults, take 2 gummies daily. For kids 5+ years, 1 gummy is the recommended dosage. Again, 14 gummies, 7-day supply. And then you have, let's see, let me go ahead and grab the regular ones here. Okay, this is the jar. If you guys want to grab the jar, these the exact same gummies here. Let me just show you. So there's three different ways you can actually buy the regular 1200 milligram multi-flavored sea moss gummies. These are a favorite in our house. I love the green one. This one is your travel pack, okay? Really good, 14-day supply. This one is the one that's highlighted now. This one is actually in the jar. So if you guys want to grab them. And you can see here that they also have all the multi flavors. So you have green apple, orange, lemon. You do have the cherry in there. And there's also like a purple flavor, which I think is like an elderberry flavor, if you guys can see that in there. So really good. And you will save an extra 20% off if you check out before the stream is over. And then you also have it in a regular pouch form, which is actually like they call it a travel pack. Now, this is the bigger version, so you guys can grab this one as well. They have a couple different gummies in the travel pack pouches. This is a simple way to actually put this in your purse or in your suitcase. Really easy. Instead of like the jar, this is really lays flat and it's really awesome to take with you. So let me show you what they look like up front. And just so you know, none of these have added sugars in them, okay? So everything is very natural. There's no added sugars in them. They are all coming from the fruit juices. So this one's like the lemon. It's a cute little bear. And like I said, the flavors are coming from natural fruit juices. They are not coming from like artificial flavors. The colors are not coming from artificial colors. They're all natural colors. They don't have added sugars in them. They are really delicious and very easy to take with you. Great way to keep your immune system on point for sure. Okay, so let's go back. So those are the three. These are the ones, regular 1200 milligrams of your regular CMOS gummies. Okay, so this is one is just like the basic one. Now let's show you these. This is similar to that, your regular CMOS gummies, but a 3000 milligram extra strength version. So if you guys want a little bit more of a CMOS boost, instead of the 1200 milligrams, you guys can grab the 3000 milligram version of them. They do have like an apple, berry, citrus kind of flavor. They're really good. They're not multicolored. I'll show you. They actually have a really nice chew to them as well. They're kind of soft. So let me show you. So they're really cute little bears and they have a really nice texture to them. They're not really super sticky to your teeth at all. They're really yummy. And again, these are your 3000 milligrams. Now, the only thing I will say about this particular one, opposed to this one I think would be better for your kids, your 1200 milligrams, just because it's not an extra strength formula, especially if you're giving it to kids like around 5 plus. I would definitely stick with this one, which is your 1200 milligram. Now, if you're an adult, definitely grab the 3000 milligram. The only thing I will say about this one, and I'm just being honest with you, is it does have a little bit of a sea moss taste to it. It's very sweet, it's really delicious, it tastes like that fruit, but it also does have a little hint of sea moss. There's 3000 milligrams in here. It's actually really delicious. I love it, but I'm just telling you guys, just so you guys know. But this is a really great deal by itself. It is $26.99 and you can absolutely grab it and get the additional 20% off as well. I don't really remember them putting that 3000 milligram one on sale, to be honest with you. So that's new to me. Let's see. You also have your ashwagandha, which is what we were just talking about with relieving stress from the holidays. I don't know about you. Had a great time. It was absolutely amazing, but it is time to kind of like get focused, de-stress a little bit, especially from all the wrapping, gift buying, all of the things, getting everything done, right? So this is a great way to kind of support your nervous system and really help with your mood support, your sleep support. This is really amazing. And again, you can buy them in the pouch, which is what I have highlighted here. I literally have like maybe three of them left because we all take the ashwagandha gummies. They're really good. So literally have a couple left in there. We're almost finished. And let's see, I think I have the jar here as well. So if you guys want to grab the jar, um, here's the jar. So exactly the same, a full month supply, you guys. 60 gummies. 2 gummies is your recommended dosage, exactly the same. So it just depends on which kind of packaging that you want. And the other thing I'm going to be honest with you about is the jar, let's see, is 23.99 with an additional 20% off. And then you also have your pouch, which is a little bit more money, which is 25.99 with the 20% off. So it really depends just the packaging and what you want to pay for them. Um, both are pretty amazing. Exactly the same gummies. So really awesome, really helpful for de-stressing and getting your body back and your nervous system back and really kind of helping with sleep. Definitely recommend those. And again, we're talking about immune system, right? And boosting our immune system. We have our elderberry gummies, which is one of our favorites. My older son swears by these. Where did I go ahead and put them? Hold on. Here they are. So you do have your elderberry gummies like this. You also have them, and I think we ran out. I don't have the jar here, but you also have the jar form. So you guys can do either one. But this is your elderberry. Really awesome immune boost. Like I said, perfect for this time of year. Really awesome labeling if you guys want to take a look at that. 3 grams of sugars, all natural sugars, you guys. There's nothing added in here, okay? Really awesome 30-day supply. Again, loving their new packaging. I think the packaging is super cute as well. Everything is very clear to see, which I really appreciate. So, like I said, it has your mineral support in here. Vegan, it is made in the USA, which is super important to me. You also have non-GMO and gluten-free and vegan. So, really awesome, delicious. Gummies are the way to go, especially if you're not somebody who loves the gels. I totally get it. And here's something that I think is really interesting, and I don't have them here with me right now because I just never got them in stock. But people are loving the apple cider vinegar gummies. They're a 10-in-1 blend, which is pretty awesome. Let me click on them. I just want to read to you what's in them since I actually don't have them here. 10-in-1 blend, and let's go ahead and read the product details on here. So it includes your Irish sea moss, your black cumin. It does have your apple cider vinegar, which is really awesome for metabolism boost and digestion. You also have your ashwagandha, again, really helpful for calming and de-stressing and really helping for mood support. You have your turmeric, which is actually really awesome when it comes to joint health and anti-inflammatory properties. Bladderwrack, burdock root, dandelion, manuka honey, and black pepper, all in one awesome gummy. So if you guys are looking for like an all-in-one, that's actually pretty incredible. Now, people have been saying, I didn't try it myself yet. I'm hoping I'm going to get those in soon. However, people are saying that those apple cider vinegar gummies have a little bit more of an herbal taste. Not so much of a fruity taste like some of the other version of gummies. So just be mindful of that. But I think the benefits will outweigh the taste, and I think you guys would really enjoy them. So you will get the additional 20% off if you guys want to grab those as well. Really, really awesome, you guys. And let me go to back to the front. I just want to make sure we did not miss anything. Just real quickly about the mango pineapple, which again is the top flavor. Mango pineapple is simply amazing. Super sweet, really yummy mango pineapple gel. It is on sale. It has a little bit of a price drop, so you guys can grab it on sale, and there's an additional 20% off. And if I remember correctly, clicking that product page, you have get one free item when you buy one selected item. So definitely check that out on those product pages. You could potentially be getting a free item as well. So definitely check that out. So mango pineapple on sale, top flavor. You will get an additional 20% off as well. You guys can check the reviews. On my end, I'm seeing over 10,000 bought in 1 month, which is crazy to me. So definitely recommend if you guys want to try like a top flavor. Here's another one that I don't talk about enough, which is the sour sop. So this one we love. We love this flavor in my house. It has a little bit of like a kiwi slash pear kind of taste. And it also has like a very creamy kind of consistency. It kind of reminds me of like salty, sweet, and sour kind of taste. So if you guys are like me, who I like salty and sweet, that is the one that I think you guys would really enjoy with a little bit of sour. It's actually super, super yummy, and it does not get enough credit. We love the sour sop in this house. Really good. We also like the passion fruit, which is very tropical, really sweet, very delicious. And again, just so you guys know, any of the items in the carousel, we were talking about immune support, right? After the holidays, de-stressing, detoxing, and really, really getting ourselves back on track after Christmas. And any of the items will actually help you do that. Sea moss contains over 90 minerals and vitamins, which is pretty awesome, okay? And it's going to give you all those benefits in any of those products below. So if there's something that you feel like you may or may not enjoy, go for something else. Everything in that carousel is going to give you those same benefits. Now, the only thing I will say is a little more magical, I feel like, than some of the other things is the gels. For me specifically, because the gels for me are more of a true form of sea moss. Just because I know how they make it. I've made my own sea moss out of the raw sea moss. In fact, let me grab one of those bags here for you. And I haven't done this in a while, so that's why I wanted to show you. This is the raw sea moss. I don't know if I put any in the carousel. Let me just double check. If not, feel free to go ahead and get it in the storefront. They have three different versions in there. This is the wild raw sea moss. Simply, it has not been processed. This is something that has been strictly taken right from the bay, Nha Trang Bay in Vietnam, the Caribbean. Really pristine, clean, beautiful waters. This has been, some of them has been sun dried on those shores, really carefully, carefully harvested. And then they go ahead and do third party testing, which not all brands do. So definitely recommend doing your research when it comes to purchasing sea moss. You want to make sure that the brand that you're purchasing from actually does do third party testing. True Sea Moss absolutely does that. They bring it to the United States after doing all those testing, making sure things are safe for you and there's no like heavy metals. And then they go and bring it to California where they go ahead and process these items and they make them into these beautiful gels and gummies and drops and all the things. But this one specifically is kind of cool, and I love to make my own sea moss gel. We'll have to do that together again, simply because you can customize it the way that you want. And it's really interesting to see how the gels are made. Because essentially that is what you're going to be making is your own sea moss gel. So this is what it looks like if you guys can see. It does have the salt and the sand still on there. So like I said, minimally processed. They pretty much just sun dried it, tested it, brought it to the United States, and packaged it up. That's pretty much how they do it. And really easy. You will have to clean it really well. You're going to soak it for like 48 hours. You're going to blend it up with some liquid. And then you're essentially going to be making your gels. Now, gels for me, I feel like are super magical. The reason being, honestly, is because of the mucilagenic effect that you do get from the gels. Now, that is going to be something that's going to be super beneficial for your gut health. It really definitely helps to soothe, even if you have like sore throats or things like that. It really does help to soothe, and it's definitely something that I feel like is more of the truer form of your sea moss is those incredible gels, any of the flavors. So they're kind of like really magical to me. I really feel like they're like one of my favorite products. But honestly, any of the products in the carousel are going to get you all those vitamins and minerals that your body wants and your body's craving. So definitely feel like if you guys want to shop the carousel, feel free to do that. My advice is to just make sure that you are sticking with CMOS and give it about a month. Any of the products, just make sure you're getting like a month and just really taking it every day and staying consistent. And you guys are going to see the results, I promise you. And your body is going to use it the way that your body needs it to be used, whether it's going to be for your energy support or sleep support, whether it's going to be to help repair your gut, whether it's going to be just to add those minerals and vitamins in, like your magnesium and your iron, potassium, your calcium, your B vitamins. I can go on and on and on. But any of those items are going to give you those benefits. Just be consistent, like with anything. Use your CMOS as a tool. Use it for something that's going to help you in your wellness journey. And you are going to feel incredible. Do your own research. Definitely encourage you guys to do that. Definitely encourage you guys to check out the reviews, especially on the pages and on the product pages, because you guys are actually going to see that people are saying the same thing time and time again, how they feel after taking CMOS and been on it for a while. We have been on CMOS for about 6.5 months now. And actually a little longer than that, honestly, probably coming up more closer to 7 months. And my family and I have been loving the benefits, honestly. So definitely recommend, especially if you guys are starting your wellness journey in this January. We definitely will be, and make sure you're following the storefront. I have all kinds of things planned for you guys. Like I said, one of the things that I feel like is really super helpful is to meal prep, and I'm going to be working really hard on getting some recipes for you guys. In fact, I'm going to start trying to be more on an anti-inflammatory diet, along with my husband and my boys. We're going to start trying to eat healthier, more clean. And we're also going to actually do this together so I can hopefully encourage you guys to also get on your wellness journey as well. So make sure you give us a follow. We have a ton of things planned. I know this is kind of the end of the year. Everybody's busy. This is kind of like in between Christmas, New Year's. You're not sure what day it is at this point. And we're just trying to kind of like de-stress and kind of get over what the holidays stress was. Now it's the time to really focus on yourself, and which I am definitely doing this year, and really get yourself back on track, back on your wellness journey. And if you haven't started already, now's the time to do it, right? So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Feel free to shop this replay, definitely. And also make sure you take your CMOS and take care of yourself. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I will be live 4 to 5 p.m. and I have something special planned for you guys. So make sure you're tuning in. I don't know if you guys have watched the Wicked movie, but I have something special planned for you guys, kind of along that line with some CMOS. So you don't want to miss that. But hopefully, I'll see you guys soon and have a blessed rest of your night. Stay safe out there. If you guys are in Jersey getting hit by this snowstorm, I know we are, and we're going to get slammed tonight. But stay safe and have a very, very blessed, restful rest of your night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again for tuning in.